All right, everyone. Welcome to Foreign Blood, Not Foreign Lies. Today, Granny is doing the apricot skin mask. Today, we're going to talk about dating people with big bags or just dating men and women in general. Now, let me tell you something. Granny has hung around with the men all of her life. Granny has never had a girlfriend, ever. Friend, girl, whatever you call her. Granny doesn't do that. Granny hangs around with boys, men, let me take that back, men, because Granny doesn't do female drama. Granny don't do it. Granny don't do it. Granny ain't never gonna do it. And let me tell you what I learned from my homeboys along the way. My hair is so not even, y'all. Anyways, we're human beings, just like you women. You guys can have a man at home. Husband, be happy. A cute gentleman walks in the room. Are you trying to say you ain't admiring? Let's keep it real now. Let's keep it real. You trying to say you didn't notice that man? That cute, attractive man in the room? You trying to, come on now. We gonna really sit there and play that game? Now let's move forward. Just like how we see that attractive person, men see that attractive person. Now, most relationships, not all, but most, should I say majority rules for some reason, because these ladies are silly out here. So in most relationships, it'll be a man with a big bag. And I watch these women get cheated on, all types of shit. And they're okay with it because this man has a big bag. They're able to offer these girls a life that they can't offer themselves. So these women gonna sit here and go through whatever, whenever, however. They gonna complain, they gonna bitch, they gonna do all this shit. But they stay. You know why they stay? They're there for the bag. They're there for the lifestyle. Now, let me tell you something. Women, stop doing that shit. Men, whoever, vice versa, get your own bag. Don't depend on that person. Because I'm going to tell you something. Big bag, big problems. Big bag, more problems. That man might love you. Now, this is in general, with or without a bag. This is man or woman. But I'm gonna speak of it as how I'm speaking of. That man could love you. That man could be married to you. That man could have been with you 40 years. That man could have been with you 13 years. You could have 10, 20, 30 children by the man. And let me tell you something, that man could be doing the same thing in a whole nother household and you won't even know it. Have a whole nother family. Listen, I know, man, they got a woman they've been with for 13 years, but got a whole nother woman married. They'd have married since this one relationship, got children and everything, double lives. Listen, men do this on a regular. We are sexual creatures, people. We are meant to breed. We are meant to be attracted to each other because we are meant to produce, just like an animal. We are meant to produce offspring, right or wrong, whatever it is. It's a biological thing that our body just does, just like animal. We are no different. We are just a different form of animal. So if you think deep down inside, every last one of your men, every last one of your women are like, oh, I'm in a relationship. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Do you know most of the times when the men or women tell somebody they're in a relationship, it's because it's somebody they're not attracted to. They're not attracted to, so that's just a way to get them away from them. Listen, women, men, we look at people. We look at people. Ladies with the men with the big bag, let me tell you something. You ain't the only one out there for a prize, for his prize. You know how many women are up in line, up in competition to get the same thing you got and willing to go through a whole lot more than you will for that same bag? Do you know that? Do you know that? Listen, I keep telling you, till this day. Now look how old Granny is. Men my age, men younger. Listen, this has been ever since I've done nothing but hang with men. I'm telling you, these men, they having bitches and whole other houses they take care of. I don't care if you're 45, been with your wife 20 years. I'm not saying all, but if I want to go with the majority rules, let me tell you something. Your same man that loved you and you guys had 8 kids together, you've been together 45 years together, be the same man. And it's something about when they get older. That's crazy. When they get older, it's like they're feeling like they lost it. So they're going to try to get in where they fit in and do whatever they can at that present age because they can't do it. They used to be able to do it at a young age. So they gonna take what they can. It's something about their pride, their ego, their desires, their whatever. Listen. And then if y'all been together a long time, I ain't even saying 20, 30 years. It could be 2, 3, 4 years. Shit gets boring. Shit gets boring for the man just like it gets boring for the woman. Listen, women, just like you be having whole men at home, and you be having niggas, you be having men all in your phone. You be having men all in your phone. Man, one that brings you food, one that'll take you shopping, one goof troop that'll pick you up whenever, one that'll give you a couple dollars to help pay them bills when that man ain't got his shit together. Act like, man, listen. So don't sit here and act victim when these men do it, because you women do the same shit. Big bag, big problems. No bag, still gonna be problems. It's just gonna be problems. It's human nature. But if you think your man is there designed for you and you only, he's everybody's man. Same thing for the woman. She's everybody's woman. She's going to the right price, the right situation, the right whatever. Listen, sit there and play in your face and lay up and love you and love your kids all day long, and her heart will be with a whole nother man. All right, play with it. Just letting you know.